Thank you, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I'm Kavita, and today I want to share a meaningful part of my life, an experience that taught me the power of the mind and the strength of positive thinking. I was born and raised in India and completed my bachelor's degree in computer science and engineering and started my career at IBM. Later, I moved to Cognizant and life looked stable and smooth. After, at the age of 25, I got married. Soon after, my husband and I began discussing our future, especially the possibility of pursuing a master's degree in the United States. But life took a different turn in May 2021. I got COVID, and afterwards, I faced the months of physical and mental exhaustion. Like, I had full body pains like headaches, skull pain, eye pain, and many more. I couldn't even keep count that. Even some days felt overwhelming. At that time, we decided that he would pursue his master's first. And we both agreed to stay apart for about 2 years. During that time, when he was traveling to the US, he just gave me one book, that is The Secret. And I didn't believe a book could help me, but I still started reading. After slowly began the things inside me shifting, like I'm thinking in a positive way. And then I read a line in this book that really touched me. The human mind is the biggest factor in the healing, in arts of healing, like sometimes so more than the medication. And another sentence that made me stop and think, like, all stress come with one little negative thought. Even one thought that went unchecked, and few more thoughts came and more until stress manifested. So, like, I used to think like it all began with only one negative little thought. The pain inside me, the pain is coming, the pain is coming. So, whatever you might have manifested, you can change it with positive thinking and then more positive thoughts. And another part of the book that made me realize how amazing our body is. Diseases cannot live in our body. It's in a healthy emotional state. In fact, your body is, I read that in this book, like your body is casting off millions of cells every second. And in fact, it is also creating millions of new cells at the same time. So our book, like, in fact, our body parts are replacing every day. Like few takes a couple of months, few takes a few years. Within a few months, our each have a new brand physical body. So, and the final idea that stayed with me was law of attraction. When a person truly believes a medicine can cure, and he receives what he believes and is cured. So I always started applying those ideas to my life. I started walking outside. I did brisk walking. I began stopping worrying. And also, I began to spend a lot of the times outdoor, and I removed stress habits. And also, I stopped junk food, and I changed my food choices. Within over 5 to 6 months, I felt recovered immediately, and I felt strong physically, mentally, and emotionally. And one affirmation that stayed with me was, I declare an intent. I can think only perfect thoughts. I see only perfection, and I can be perfection. Also, with this mindset, I came here, and I could realize it myself. If I could rebuild once, I could have been growing into many areas of my life. After completion of my master's, also, I could have been trying to improving myself, especially my communication skills. When I discovered these Toastmasters, I felt it was the exactly right platform for me. And I want here to speak confidently, learn the things, and express myself to others and become a strongest version of who I am. Like, as I believed when I read the book, This Secret. And yeah, thank you all for listening my story. And I want to grow, learn, and transform together all of with you. And just to match the today word kinship, best part is when my husband is here, we send lot of homemade cooked food items to here through parcel, which stays longer days only. We felt kinship during that time. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.